Also a problem.
Chicken in the teeth.
No, I'm a really slow eater.
Yeah, you are.
So.
I'm going to have to ask you a question this next round.
It was going to be like an hour long.
For the Brackeens, I'm Grant and this is Stephanie, and we are presenting First We Feast Hot Ones Challenge. For those of you not familiar with how the game works, what we're going to do is we have 10 different hot sauces that we're going to be going, starting from least hot to the hottest, with the last dab being the hottest. Along the way, we're going to alternate questions that Stephanie's got written down. First question, Stephanie.
The first question is, since it is an election year, it is the year 2020, and you are such a fan of movies, who would you cast as the president in a movie? Your choice.
All right, let's eat a wing first. I like that one. Who would I cast as president since election year? My gut instinct is Tom Hanks.
America's dad.
America's dad.
That's who we need.
I think he's the good middle-of-the-road face that we need right now. What about you?
Tom Hanks is a really good choice. He's got a beautiful voice. Got sweet eyes.
I think he's got the right temperament, too.
He's got a good temperament. I'm going to do you one even better, though.
Okay.
Denzel Washington. Yeah.
Nobody would mess with the United States if Denzel Washington was president.
No. Have you seen Deja Vu?
No.
So,
I was thinking Man on Fire.
Man on Fire. We got it. I think he would be a great actor for president.
Okay.
And can you, I think we would actually watch a State of the Union address.
With his voice? Yeah.
I would listen to it on the radio. That would be Mark's voice. That was good. Okay. So, I'm going to ask a question first.
Okay.
Okay. The next question. We're sticking to the theme of movies because you love movies. And I think it's something that's definitely brought us together. And we know, too, that you're a fan of Batman. So, the other thing, though, that is kind of spanned our relationship is this huge Marvel movie blast. We started out watching Iron Man when we were first dating. I think the first one, what was the first one we saw in theaters? Was it the Avengers?
We saw Avengers 1 in theaters. I got you to watch Iron Man, then Incredible Hulk, which you fell asleep in, and then we watched Thor and Captain America. And then I talked you into going to see the Avengers, and after that, you were hooked.
We're hooked. So, is there a Marvel superhero that rivals your love for Batman?
It's kind of tough, and I think Marvel did a really good job handling this because I'm always torn between Iron Man and Captain America. And Civil War especially made me really struggle to think who did I identify with more. And honestly, I think it's Captain America.
So, you would say Captain America is the equivalent, you like him
in
just as much.
In the Marvel universe to Batman, I would put Captain America. Although Iron Man would technically be the equivalent in that universe, being the billionaire with all the money. But
I would definitely say Captain America is probably my favorite too. I just think that he is he's really trying hard to do what he thinks is best, and he goes with his heart. But I guess
even if it doesn't always pan out.
Yeah, even if it doesn't always pan out for the best. And he's got a shield. And what is this next sauce?
The Chicago.
The next one is Chicago sauce.
So which Marvel character do you say you identify with?
Identify with?
Yeah, is there any particular one that one resonates with you?
It's a tough question. I always have a hard time placing myself in a movie or someone that kind of resonates with me. I'll go ahead and I'm going to say Peggy Carter.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Because I'm Captain America?
Because you're Captain America. We ended up together. And
so how much did you cry at the end of Endgame when
it's
they finally
beautiful.
dancing?
It's beautiful. It was the perfect ending. It was the ending I've been looking for.
You almost cried as much as I did.
Yeah, it was perfect. You, me, Brian in the theater, all about to cry.
Our first time out to the movies after Gabby was born, and Stephanie was like, "Yeah, we'll go see Endgame," and I was like, "Yeah, Brian should come with us." And Stephanie was like, "Oh my god." We're glad Brian went though. We had a great time.
Yeah, I love Brian.
All right, for Wing 3. What inspired us to do this show and to do this for our 5th anniversary is we have become very obsessed with the show Hot Ones. And we've probably seen, I don't know, somewhere between 20 and 30 different episodes so far.
That's probably accurate.
Of all of the ones that we watched as we get ready to try Heartbeat Hot Sauce, which we both know is our favorite.
It's very good.
Who was your favorite interview and who was your least favorite interview and why?
My favorite would be I like Charlize Theron. Charlize Theron. I say it wrong a lot.
It's a southern version.
And I just think she really whooped the sauces. She really kicked all their butts. I'm gonna say my least favorite is probably Gordon Ramsay.
Why?
I expected more from him. I really did. I expected him to not
act like a baby.
Yeah. And
he got white right here. He got about halfway in.
I will say he did.
And he chugged an entire bottle of Pepto-Bismol.
He did try all the sauces. So that's big. At least he did that.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think Jim Gaffigan's the only one that we saw that didn't, but I liked his interview way more.
He had a good interview, but he still chickened out. I think he got to Da Bomb, which we do not have.
Yeah, we don't have Da Bomb because we're not crazy.
Go ahead and eat yours.
Okay, this is delicious.
So my least favorite that we watched. I don't know. Gordon Ramsay was a bad one, but who was Kevin Hart? Kevin Hart was a really tough one to get through.
Yeah.
Just because you could tell his posse was off camera, and he was trying to talk to them and press them the whole time. He was like, "Wings are hot. Ooh, wings are hot. Ooh," and was doing that the entire time. And you couldn't really felt like he or Sean got to have a very personal interview. My favorite, which you're already aware of, is my favorite, is the Shia LaBeouf one. LaBeouf. That man has gone through some stuff. So much so, we actually watched Honey Boy, which is a movie about his dad, where he plays his dad, and his time when he was on Even Stevens. And that was a rough watch. But in it, I mean, he went so far as to, and I thought about doing this too, is that they already have all their wings pre-soaked. He would take each sauce and dab on every single one of them and go. And he ate the entire wings, just cleaned them up straight off too the whole time.
They were hot.
And it got to the point where he was literally in tears for the final question, but he rocked it. He did a good job.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
You do a great Kevin Hart impression.
Oh, did you feel like he was here? Going on that same vein of Shia LaBeouf, I bring this up because my next question for you on question 4, and as we go through Los Calientes, who would you get to play you in a movie? And for me, all the way up until this point in my life, I've always felt like Shia LaBeouf has the nose to play me in a movie. And I think he would do a good job. What about for you?
I'm going to go with somebody who I don't know if I've really seen in a movie.
That's a good one. I might regret doing that.
But somebody who I really, since quarantine has happened, I've been following them on Instagram, and I'm like,
Excuse me, picking my teeth.
This person and I have a lot of the same hobbies. And I'm going to say Jenna Fisher from The Office.
Really?
She plays Pam.
Yeah.
And I think she would do a great job. I know she's a little bit older than me, but I feel like she would get my tendencies. She's
Your
been
quirks.
Yeah, she's been baking this whole quarantine. She's been gardening. And I just felt, I was
It's like our everyday life.
yeah, I was like, we have some similarities. You know, at first I wanted to find like a really like hot blonde to play me. And then I thought about it and I was like, all right. But who would be like a really good person to play me? Now, I just feel like she would do a good job.
Solid answer.
That's what I deliver. Solid answers. Question 5. We're going to play the wedding shoe game.
Oh, okay.
I'll read the questions to you. We'll just point at each other. I've only picked 5 of them. We did a engagement party this past weekend.
For Zach and Jordan.
And we're just going to use some of the questions.
Yeah. And the way it's going to work is she's going to ask a question, and we're going to say which one of us does the question apply to. But before you do that, I'm going to eat Los Calientes times number 2.
And it's good, too. It's a red one.
Who said, I love you first?
Me. That was right.
Who is more romantic? Okay. I agree with that.
I don't feel like girls have to be romantic. I feel like we should be wooed.
Who is more stubborn?
I'm going to say me.
I was going to say me. Okay. Who is more likely to survive on a deserted island? I think it's going to be you.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you'll find somebody there to help you out.
It's deserted.
You'll find some monkeys or something to befriend.
I was going to say you.
I think in my mind,
at least
I would think I'd be able to survive on a deserted island, but then I wouldn't.
But you have a pocket knife. I don't have a pocket knife.
I'll whittle for a little bit. Yeah. All right, and who is the bigger rule follower? You for sure.
Yeah, you called me a narc last night.
You were scared to take your drink away from the restaurant.
Well, because I think it's against the law. We live in Alabama, people.
I think I'm going to have to drink water here by the next one. I think it's going to have to happen.
I'm going to keep sipping my Coke.
Is it helping?
It just tastes really good with hot sauce.
All right, let's go ahead and dig into the headless horseradish sauce.
Horseradish. I touched it with my tongue. A lot. Oh, it's so nasty.
Of course.
You know who would like that?
Who?
My dad.
We'll have to let him trust on that.
He can have it. Oh.
Gross. Okay.
It says, this is what I like about it though. Accidentally healthy.
Oh, I coughed. Oh.
Oh.
All the pepper came up.
No. No. Give me a second.
Oh, the horseradish.
It's so good. The burn lets you know it's working. It's working. It's so good. All right.
So at this point in the show, they do explain that gram, which we're going to do a segment called
Look at that book.
Look at that book from Facebook. We've got a couple pictures pulled up of each other's Facebooks that we're going to explain. So since you're still chewing, why don't you show me the first photo that you've got?
Okay.
Oh.
I tried to pick pictures where I wasn't in them, which is really hard because we've been married for 5 years and we've been dating since like 2011. So like, did we even have cameras back before then? I have no idea. Like on your little twisty phone. So this one is from when we were together. Here.
So this is from a couple years back. And Dad has purchased himself a Honda 250 CRF motorcycle that he has been, I don't know how he convinced Mom to let him buy this at this point in his life. I guess he's just like, hey, I'm probably going to die at some point, so let me go out this way. He brings it to the river cabin and he wants me to drive it. So I get on the bike and I go ride it out and I have no idea what I'm doing. And he gave me a crash course basically saying, hey, do this, but don't do this. And that was the extent of what he told me to do with the bike. So I made it all the way to the end of the road. And then I was like, all right, I need to turn around. How am I supposed to do that? So I start doing what I think is what you should do to turn the bike around. And then I slowly fell over at a pace like this until I nestled onto the ground. Picked the bike up, turned around, and rode it back. But what I decided to do a couple years later after his 60th birthday technically it was his 61st birthday. But I went and took a motorcycle safety course and completed that over a weekend. Bought my own bike, same bike as his, just a little bit different color. And then on his birthday week, he came over to the house and I said, hey, let's go ride. And I opened the garage door and I had my bike out there. We went and rode for a couple hours. It was a lot of fun.
It was. It was a good time for you.
All right, so for you,
yeah.
I chose this picture.
Okay. That's from a long time ago, 2009.
Okay.
So when I am an English teacher, and in order to get your English degree in secondary language arts education, you have to take theater classes. And so one of them was Theater for Youth, where you have to be in like a production and play it for like the local schools around that area. So it's like a kids theater. It's not like you're teaching kids, but it's like you're doing children's theater. And we made it up. I was like Olivia the Owl, and I was trying to teach kids about, I don't know what I was trying to teach them. I really didn't like it. And I don't think we ever performed it for kids because it was like the week before Christmas.
Oh.
And so we never got to like really perform it for anybody except for like other adults. And so, yeah. And my picture used to be plastered on the like side
of the new
dining hall at Troy University. So that was my...
It was still there last time
Yeah, that was my one claim to fame. Probably not there anymore because it's way cooler now to go to Troy, but it was there.
Yeah, they've changed the campus a little bit since you and I were there.
Yeah, so I can't remember what our song was. Like, we came up and made a song. It was great. I hated it.
We're on wing 7. I touched my face. I should not have done that.
No. But I think you're fine.
Yeah, we're going to be fine.
Yeah. This next one, the next sauce, is Hamajang. Hamajang. So the next one, we are in the middle of a global pandemic. All concerts and entertainment venues have kind of been put on hold and closed. What concert would you like to see after all this is done? What concert? And I guess you could even say like comedian too, because I can't see them either.
Honestly? Garth Brooks. Garth Brooks or Alan Jackson. I've been going through
I don't like this one.
No, it's disgusting. A pretty serious country phase at this point in my life. I think it'd be cool to see something.
I think it comes with being a dad.
Probably so.
I can't wait to get you your first pair of white New Balances.
I've already had my gray tennis shoes.
Yeah. I have gray tennis shoes.
Yeah,
that's not good.
No.
I don't like that one.
Who would you?
I would probably... One that's always been on my bucket list is the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Would love to see them. But somebody else, I would love to see Elton John. I know that he is retired.
Oh, that would have been a good one.
He came into town right before Gabby was born. And it was like his last tour. But I was like 9 months pregnant. And I was like, I'm not going anywhere. So I missed out. But he came to like Birmingham on a Tuesday.
I know, because Birmingham always gets concerts on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
That was gross.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
No. Let's go ahead and knock out the next one.
All right. The next question is, what is the best concert we've seen together? I'm going to eat this one. It's Fayawada. Okay. I think it's on this side.
Question 8 is, what's the best concert we've ever seen?
This one's hot.
I think we're going to be pretty much in agreement of which our favorite one was.
That one's hot. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's an after thing.
I hate this.
Right there at the back of the throat.
Yeah.
Foo Fighters. The best concert I think we've ever seen. We were 7 or 8 feet from Dave Grohl at one point, who came up and he knows how to put on a performance to to the point to which I felt like he was there just for us. Oh, that after. It is hot. All over my lips right now.
It is?
Yeah.
I put chapstick on. Oh, I don't have mine up here.
Oh my God.
It's just on the tip of my tongue right now.
Yes. Oh, okay.
I don't think the Coke's helping. It just tastes good.
That's good.
It's sweet. Uh-huh. All right.
Is that you going to say Foo Fighters as well?
The best concert we've ever been to, I'm not going to say the Foo Fighters because you've said the Foo Fighters. I'm going to pick another one because we've gotten to a lot of great concerts. Mm-hmm. This one's kind of the opposite, though.
Okay.
My tongue hurts.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Adele.
Ooh.
We were as far as possible from her.
We were 3 rows from the top.
Mm-hmm. But she made you feel like you were like her best friend.
We were BFFs by the end of that show.
She really does know how to like engage her entire audience. Mm-hmm. And I saw her go in a tiny box and be transported from one stage to another.
This one's really hot.
That one's hot.
I know, we need to go to the next one.
Yeah, we just...
I'm proud of you for waiting for your milk that long.
Mm-hmm.
It's all on the lips. I know the milk's getting warm.
And I don't drink milk.
Ooh,
The next question is, what is the worst concert we've ever been to?
All right, let's go ahead and do this.
Oh.
This is the worst one. This is Garlic Reaper. I got a big one now.
I don't like this one.
You get a bite of that one, yep?
I know I did. Uh-huh. I regret it.
Oh, it's disgusting.
It's so gross.
Oh, the worst concert we ever went to. I don't know. We've been to some pretty cool concerts. Which one are you thinking of?
I was thinking Dave Matthews Band.
Really?
We wanted to
That's a good one. So we went to Dave Matthews. And he only played his new songs. He played one of his old songs.
Who would have thought he was making new music?
Not us.
I had no idea.
Because we're way too old.
Mm-hmm.
Holy hell, that one's hot. Why did you not like Dave Matthews?
Because, like, he only played one song that I knew, which was, like, Gravedigger.
And he didn't even play the whole song.
Yeah. I don't like that one. It just...
No.
It's hot and it tastes bad.
My eyes are watering. All right, so we've made it to the final stretch. We're on wing 10.
I have a question for this one. Do you have a question?
We're on the last dab.
I'm not putting any more on mine.
It's tradition here at the Brad King House to put an extra dab of sauce on the last wing.
It's not a tradition. Grant's lying.
My mouth is on fire so much right now, but I feel like if we can get on it.
I don't have a question. Do you have one?
Yes, I do, but let's take this wing together. Are you ready?
No.
Come on.
I'm not ready.
Hold on.
I have so much snot.
I love you.
I love you.
Get out of here.
How dare they say this is chocolatey? I've never eaten chocolate that tastes like this.
My last question for you. We've seen many movies together. Throughout our years. Ooh. Which movie?
I'm here. I'm ready.
Which movie makes you think about me whenever you see it come on?
I'm going to say Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Forgetting
Ooh.
Sarah Marshall. We can quote most of that movie. And so much so, we love that movie so much that we went to Hawaii and stayed in the hotel.
We actually stayed in the hotel that the movie was shot.
And so, I don't like milk.
And we liked the second movie, Get Him to the Greek, so much that we actually bought the album Infinite Sorrow. We actually listened to that yesterday. Mm-hmm. Even though it's been that many years.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm going to get out the ice cream. I love that.
Oh, that did help. Mm-hmm. For me, it will always be the Muppet movie with also Jason Segel in it.
We like Jason Segel in most things.
But that was the movie that we watched together where I knew that you and I were going to spend the rest of our lives together.
Mm-hmm. You're so sweet.
I know.
That's just so good.
All right. So you don't see us struggling through the rest of this. We've got nothing left to do but roll out the red carpet. Stephanie, you got this camera, and this camera. Why don't you tell the people what you got going on in your life?
Well, since it is quarantine, I have, I get up every morning. Mm-hmm. Make breakfast for Gabby and myself. She loves a poached egg with toast, which is good because that's my favorite. We watch some Sesame Street. Take a walk, look at some ducks. Come see you at work. Mm-hmm. These are all the things that keep me going during quarantine. Probably gonna watch some Hot Ones tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna watch Hot Ones and laugh at the people who didn't do as well as we did.
We did really well.
As we tongue our ice cream.
Because we forgot spoons. This was a solid strategy. Why don't they do this on the show?
I don't know. So this is our 5th anniversary.
I didn't get it all. This is gonna
5
be
magical years. I don't know what we're gonna do to top it next year.
The bomb.
Gabby, if you're watching this later on in live, just know that we love you and we're gonna go get you out of the next room.
Yeah.
Because you've been awake the whole time.
Not the whole time. We're not that bad. This is gonna be an ugly shot. Oh, Grant!
What?
There's spoons on these.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. All right, let's go get our daughter.